Welcome back, guys. Today we're gonna go to a sale event that we have every second Sunday at one of our local game stores, and I finally get to go to one. So I'm gonna try to make a blog out of it so I can live in my laptop with the rest of the blogs that I've been too busy to edit. Anyways, it starts at 5, so we should probably start heading over.
Say it louder, say it louder.
Alright, guys, we're here. There should be some Gunpla, so let's go make some trades, say hi to the community, and register.
Thank you some of the Gunpla from the guys. This is from Conquer. This is from Tommy. Oh my god, love Kashira. And he did an amazing job. This is the unicorn from Craig, because he really likes unicorn. Also amazing, look at that. Oh my god, these guys are so talented. And I think this one's from Mycelium. Or maybe from Craig. Alright, let's open some packs. For this seal, we got 2 Dual Impact and 2 Seal Requiem. So let's first start by seeing what bombs we have and what we can play with. I ended up going... I won my first 2 rounds, which was against Craig Boy and against Lorchard. And my last round was against Tommy, which I managed to get footage from, so we're gonna review that together. And, okay, we got a bomb. We got a Tramps amp. So, our pull's looking good. See what we can cook with this. Picture of the guys playing, and let's get into the game. Alright, as always, not the best angle. I have to work on that. My Edward base. And I got the die roll. I chose to go second because I want to have the extra resource. See his hand. I think we kept. And so did Tommy. In Seal, you just want to play a bunch of units and be aggressive. And I hope you have some link units, but yeah, alright. He did not team pass, my turn. Resource pass. He goes resource play a unit at 3-3 for 2. That's pretty good. Play my own unit, which we can trade with. He deploys another unit. Also my base. Now here I could go straight into breaking his base or attempt to trade with his unit, but that'll put me a unit behind. So let's see what we end up doing in this scenario. Alright, we clear base. And we deploy 2 units. Alright, we're adding pressure. So we're gonna try to raise them since we have more units. I don't know if it feels better to trade with that unit. We'll see how this game develops. Now it's Tommy's turn. Thinking phase. Alright, he matches my units with 2 of his own. So it looks like we're losing the race here, so maybe we have to trade into units. He goes into shields, nothing. Shields, burst, we get a pilot. And let's see what we do here. Alright, we attempt to trade 1 for 1. Trade again, 1 for 1. Oh no, my unit still survives, has more life. And the last swing goes into shields, which was a burst for a pilot. And then we deploy 2 more units to keep the aggression going. We deploy a base, so we can slow him down, because he's gonna have to commit both attacks to break the base. And we have 4 units, so if he doesn't play anything, we win the turn after this. And he plays a Rick. That Rick keeps my 2-2 in check, but it's a blocker and I had to commit 2 units to clear it up. And he deploys a bigger unit. Alright, 34 is a pretty good unit. Trades with almost anything, so he has to be 2 for 1 also. Now does he go into the board or does he go into my base? Right, yep, alright, that unit, the 2 for 1. And then 1 for 1. So we both ended up at 2 units, but he started way better than mine. At least that wreck keeps my 2-2 in check. So maybe I can swing with my 4-2 to bait the blocker. Let's see if he takes the bait. And he doesn't, and he gets a burst, another pilot. Alright, so my 2-2 can't attack, otherwise I'm just giving him a free unit for nothing. Alright, deploy another unit at 3-4. And pass. Yeah, if he commits that blocker for an attack, I can just trade with my 3-4 and I'll be bluffing. But Tommy's smarter than that, so let's see how he plays it. He deploys another unit at 3-5. Yeah, there's with 2 damage in it. And another unit, uh-oh. He's keeping the board control. I still feel comfortable since I have a base. Oh no, the karma, that card's so good. Alright, let's see what he pops. And he pops my 2-2. Okay, that unit was doing nothing, but he still one less thing to pressure him. Then he trades in my 4-2 and we are behind again. See what we can do to get out of this mess. Alright, we try to trade there. Deploy a 5-4, we repair. So we can at least keep pressure by trading and repairing ourselves. And he plays his bomb here. Oh, that card is really good. Takes out my unit, and I think the game is like 70% in his favor now after that. And he plays an okay 80% in his favor. Right, start clearing base and passes. Let's see now. Do we go into the board or do we go for shields? I think we have to start trading with the board because if we let him have the 4 units, we just lose next turn. Thinking phase. Yep, we go for the board. My unit has repair, so that's good. Gonna deploy my tramp. And pass. So as long as he doesn't have a link unit, we might be able to come back from this. But that's a big if. Alright, he plays the base. 2 shields, 1 base. If he trades with my unit... he's still ahead. Alright, he's gonna attempt to trade here. And he has breach. Oh, let's see, what's up, pretty good. I got burst. Shield. Nothing here. Shield. Got a base. Alright, he deploys 1 unit. Maybe it's 2 units. Alright, yeah. This is GG's. Because I can trade with 1 unit, but the other 2 are gonna break my base and attack for shields. I need to get rid of 2 units to survive here. Let's see, tramps trade there. No, tramps trade there. No. Yeah. I need a blocker, get rid of the 2 units, and maybe a survival an extra turn. Yeah, this one I'm on the clock really bad. Okay, we're gonna link here. Just to send a message, but I think it's clear the game, it's over. Unless I pull out something crazy. Alright, every time I attack I have to mill 2 cards. Thing there, some damage here. Play 4? What could it be? A non-blocker unit. And pass, and now we hope he misplays and forgets to attack somehow. Alright, 1 to the base, 3 to the base, clear the base.
Fatality.
Let me get to it. And yeah, Tony for the win at the end there.
he was controlling the whole match. We ended up getting second. I think there should be a reel on the channel to see the effects I got watching them. So, nevertheless, like and subscribe. I'll try to have another vlog of this same content. I think next week we have the next seal, so stay tuned for that. Thank you. Like and subscribe.